earlier with the bikini car wash. And I got to ask a gal who was right in the thick of things. Angelina Love, come on in here if you would, please, dear. You obviously have been having to deal with Karen Jarrett as the VP of the Knockouts, but what we saw tonight...
Worst decision ever, by the way, I'm going to have to say.
You don't like it?
I'll go on the record and say worst decision ever. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Miss Jarrett.
Yeah, and especially after what we saw. How were you approached with this? Give me the background on this whole thing.
Well, as you can tell, I'm still freezing because, you know, not many people go outdoors in December in bikinis and wash cars and get all wet and such. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get this chill out of my body. But pretty degrading, and that seems to be the thing that Karen likes. You know, I kind of feel like she's doing it on purpose with the Thanksgiving thong throwdown match that we had to do. Like, we never wrestle in lingerie, mind you. I mean, we know our outfits are small, but we're not in underwear, you know. And she knows that we probably wouldn't want to do that, so of course she made us do it. And got mad at us because she felt some of us wore too much, like her little lackey Madison. It was kind of her fault. And then bikinis today, outside, freezing, raining, wind, getting wet and washing cars in bikinis while everybody was watching us. It's great.
Yeah, and really the cars, I mean, the cars weren't that dirty. I don't think they needed washing, really.
We were continually washing a sparkling white car. So...
Well, I guess that's Karen Jarrett's idea of putting it to work.
Yeah, but you know what? We'd rather wrestle. But then again, I could. You know, I have a little sarcastic side to me. I've been known to show that once or twice before. Yeah. I also could, just in spite of Karen, you know, instead of fighting against her, because I think she wants to make us mad, I could easily just have, you know, thrown off my robe and taken my boots off and been like, woo, let's do it. Yeah, and then she'd be like, wait a minute, I don't want them to be happy about it. So I almost think...
A little reverse psychology.
Yes.
Ah, you might be onto something.
Keep that to yourself.
I will keep that to myself, no question about it. Hey, real quick, on our sister show, Explosion, we've got the Maximum Impact tournament going on right now. I know you're watching very closely. UK Tour coming up in January. You've been there many times. First of all, do you have a pick in this tournament?
Love the UK Tours, by the way. So fun.
Yeah, they really are.
So fun.
You have a favorite city?
I love London, England. When we go to Wembley, it's the best.
Cool.
It's always like the best way to cap off our UK tours. It's so fun. But I mean, everywhere in Europe. I mean, you're always going somewhere new. It's a wonderful opportunity. So.
Do you have maybe a pick? Gonna go out on a limb. Who will win this Maximum Impact tournament on Explosion?
You know, it's tough because we do have like the most talented roster of guys and girls like on the planet right now. So, I mean, it's definitely not something you're gonna want to miss. But I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe to win it.
That's going to be my pick because, you know, he's got that temper, and he will, he'll mess somebody up. We'll put it that way. He'll mess somebody up. I'm going to go with Joe.
All right. She is TNA Knockout Angelina Love. Go warm up, please.
Thank you.
I want you to be all chilly, huh? Angelina Love, one of the knockouts here in Impact Wrestling.